You know, there are just some people where you look at them and wonder, how the hell do they have a fan base? I mean, there's Mr. Enter, there's the Balish channel, and now we got this guy, Roasted Ticklish Potatoes, who has about 1,800 subscribers. How? I don't know. I don't care. I just want to see him fail miserably at debunking me. So let's do this. I love Coca-Cola. Before we begin, most of you may not know the story behind this commentary here. As such, I'll explain. Michael Schomer did a one-shot on Real Tape Pistachios DBZ Tards video. Then retarded thumb-sucking Pill decided to respond to that video, and with that, literally everyone else that criticized him afterwards. I'm not even fucking joking. Holy shit, he is that immature. The saga we are looking at specifically today is the one on Gale Force 3192, and as such, it involves a commentary section. Here are the degrees. It's no 6 degrees of failure, but I guess I'll settle for 5. Psst. Rendering toilets processing. If you're making a response video off this now, say that you're immature. Yes, you. Rick's tremendous ping pong. Say it. Say you're immature. Okay, on with the video. You know, I just want to rip down this disclaimer here. This video is rated M for mature 17+. I don't care. Breaking the rules. The government could go suck their ass while they hear a 15-year-old drink alcohol throughout the video. Now where's my can of whiskey? To ensure safety to Gale Force 3192 and I, there are no threats or harmful suggestions. That's some grade A grammar, rectum steak pills. Of having the intent to inflict harm within this video. I don't know. Why don't I believe him?
You attacked relentlessly, without thought, and for that, you will be punished. You will be brought to your knees. You will feel emotions you didn't know existed. Absolute chaos will be unleashed upon you. Justice will be served on this day. I would advise you all to prepare yourselves, for this will not be pretty.
And this will not be over quickly.
I knew it! Random toe place is gonna bring Gale Force to her knees and bring absolute chaos among her. Rape! How are you not seeing this? I can't wait for Rocky Tree's pinch to take that seriously. I'm so funny, am I right, guys? Sorry, I'm high on whiskey.
Okay, so a little late on this response. Gale Force's video has been posted up 2 weeks now. Right? So in this video, before I get started, just want to say I've been getting a couple of comments, people saying I miss your death battles and da-da-da-da-da. And you know what? I've been missing them too. So I'm going to just watch this video. I'm going to debunk the shit out of this video. And then I'll get back to my death battles. And if there's any other YouTuber out there who's made a video about me or whatever the hell, then you know what? I'll get to you some other time.
But I want you to fail debunking me now. Rustic toothpicks. By the way, you may want to remember this intro for a later point coming up in this video.
Hey guys, Gale Force here with... Wait, I forgot something.
Oh my god. Please tell me you're not that lazy. You're not even going to bother to show the fucking video. Ew, he doesn't have a video converter. He can still give a damn about actually showing the video. I guess I wasted writing all those degrees for nothing. Fuck! This act of laziness actually bites him in the ass in a bit. It may be minor, but trust me, it puts emphasis on how unprofessional this all is.
Aha, there we go. Hello, fans, friends, and fellow gusts of wind. It's Gale Force here with another commentary. To celebrate the change of pace from Pokemon-related videos, I've introduced a new avatar. Don't worry, I'm not retiring either of my other 2 avatars. I just wanted to add...
What were you adjusting over there specifically? You know, you can't take retakes so distractions like that don't make it onto the video. Are you even trying to be professional at this point?
More options to my avatar pool, so to speak. Before I start the commentary proper, I'd like to thank Michael Schomer for sharing this video with me.
You's a pussy-ass nigga who runs to other people to help fight your battles for your damn self.
Or he just didn't want to deal with you anymore out of annoyance, or he maybe wanted to raise publicity of your lackluster quality, or he just couldn't muster up enough material for the video. Ever thought of that? I'm pretty sure if Michael wanted to make a video off you, he would've. This is not some sort of playground battle with Michael standing up to some bully. This is the internet, which if you haven't known, works a lot more differently than real life.
anime is that?
Anime? What anime? Is this anime, perhaps, shown in the video? See what I mean by unprofessional?
Oh yeah, I love my nigga Broly. What's the problem?
A 26-second long intro that consists solely of a clip from DBZ abridged with a don't.
Is this bitch?
Yeah, I know, I'm gonna get flack for doing the whole counter cliche, but this will be important for the point coming up.
Is this bitch really complaining about the fucking intro?
Normally, I would agree with you on this point if the intro was about 5 to 8 seconds long, but your intro is 26 seconds long. At that point, you better come up with an interesting, or at least quality intro, or else newcomers may get bored. Oh, and before you say something like, hey, maybe you can skip over the intro, let me just say that's not a good way to bring in traffic to your channel. The intro is supposed to drag people in, and to make that skip-worthy intro you got there means you're pretty much handicapping your own channel's growth.
This video, so you should have known that I was debunking his first claim in 3 consecutive parts.
6 minutes to debunk his first claim in 3 consecutive parts. That averages out to 2 minutes per part. You bet.
Is this bitch really complaining about the time? Can we get to the debate, please?
Alright, let's play a game of spot the biggest problem with this statement. Let's see, there's the point that you have no idea what commentaries are for. Commentaries are supposed to critique other people's videos so they can improve their content. It may be for debate at times, but most of the time, commentators will have to judge your editing and your presentation. This way you can better improve those factors in the future. It may not seem like much to you, but trust me, those factors help keep the audience engaged. But what happens if your audience is not engaged, you ask? They change the video, that's what happens! Whining about the length and the intro are to help keep your audience watching the video. But that's not the biggest problem with this statement. The biggest problem with this statement is the mere fact that he mentioned this as a debate. See that bitch counter on the side there? Watch it go up and you'll see who's having the shitty debate here. If you want to do a debate, one of the basic fucking factors that should have been taught to you is to be polite and professional to your opposer. This isn't me talking, this is literally taught to you in high school debate class. One of the basic fucking factors, and you fucked it up. That's what's wrong with this statement. Also, I want you to remember the whole nitpicking the length of the video thing, as well as the argument about Gale Force complaining about the intro being pointless, for a little vitamin B later on in the video as well.
There's a reason many commentators do not make text-only commentaries anymore. If the audience wanted to read text, they'd probably just read the comment section. And hell,
Bro, like, I have a friend called Gogeta Super Saiyan God. Literally next to all his videos are just text. And guess what? He has more subscribers than you. He has more likes than you. He gets more views than you. So, like, this isn't even an argument at this point.
Don't you love that statement? The classic, he has more subscribers than you, so he's obviously better. Whoa, PewDiePie has 40 million subscribers. He must be the best YouTuber ever. What, he has more subscribers than anyone on this site? He's clearly better than everyone. Even you, Rare Toaster Pan. Subscribers do not equal quality! Also, in the parts I skipped, he called Gale a bitch 3 times, so...
I'm still waiting for, like, an argument. As far as I'm seeing right now, I'm just hearing your, like, whine, bitch, and complain. That's all I'm hearing from your mouth right now. Like, I'm waiting for an actual argument. I'm still waiting on the one shot, which you said, like, 3 fucking minutes ago that apparently you were going to elaborate that why my video was not a one shot. Yeah, as far as I'm seeing this shit, like, you're just complaining. Like, can we get to the actual argument, or, like, what? Like, if this is a roasting contest, I'll roast the hell out of you.
You fucking kidding, right?
oh, and another thing, you can't say this commentary of yours is a one-shot when this is the second point you're trying to refute.
Are you even seeing the problem with this? Watch the entire video before trying to disprove it, goddammit. Maybe this part was actually a segment for the next part. I don't know, it's still poorly executed either way. Especially when he says, I'm still waiting for you to do this, and then he does it, but he doesn't cut his audio off in any way. I have no idea what he was going for here. Moving on.
This is the point where you must facepalm yourself to the point where Mars explodes. She said my video was not a one-shot because I'm on my second point. According to Caden, he states that a one-shot is where you only have 1 point to interject. Blaze also agreed with Caden and Michael, and now Gale is trying to do the same thing. Here's the problem. According to your broken logic, Michael's video on me was not a one-shot, for in the beginning of his video, he even outright states that I have a lot to say. And not only that, he literally called out every single point by number and interjected each and every single one. If you don't believe me, Here's proof.
Okay, I have 4 things I'd like to say on not just this point, but the. Okay, I have 4 things I'd like to say on not.
Oh my fucking god, this argument is so strawman it's not even funny. Look at Caden's comment again. What did he say? A one-shot means you only have 1 point? To interject! To interject! Which means you can only interject 1 point from the original video. But you can make as many points as you want on it. You took that line so out of context that I want to facepalm myself until Mars explodes. Actually, I just want another glass of whiskey. Pour me up, bartender!
Also, phrase, one shot, adjective, adjectives can be modified, to change. If I can change this adjective to any conceivable way that I want to, a one shot can literally be used in any given subject.
Is your entire existence to strawman? Adjectives can't be modified, but adjectives can modify a noun. Adjectives cannot modify an adjective. If I said this was a two-shot, one-shot, that would make no sense, wouldn't it? But even ignoring that, the commentary community does not identify one-shots by your definition. And it wouldn't matter because our definition is actually established. Yours is not. This is proof given how us commentators are agreeing with Kate and Marks, and not you.
Okay then, I set links in the description below. Satisfied?
Yes, because we're actually able to read them now. Also, if you did that in your original video, Michael wouldn't have had to complain about that.
Your points were also impossible to read. G motherfucking G.
Response commentary, you kept calling Tyler a DBZ tard. One could turn that against you because in all of your death battles that involve DBZ characters, they always win.
DBZ characters have won. So far, I'm planning to do more battles that intrigue my viewers. However, the DBZ characters that have won their fights would prove to most likely be the victor, for I had discussed these topics with many fans on both sides.
Bitch, you read that so fucking wrong. DBZ characters have won. ... So far, comma. When there's a comma, that means you have to fucking pause. You just skip through it as if DBZ characters have won so far. Like I was just saying that just because. No, the comma indicates that there's a pause. Therefore, I am telling you that DBZ characters have won so far. Pause. Then continue reading. This would mean that DBZ characters will eventually lose, even though I have to say it in a fucked up way like that. Yeah, they will eventually lose. A lot.
Alright, so you know how I said to remember those first 2 points and then complaining how Gale Force is nitpicking over an intro and a video length? Well, now, here he is complaining about how a person read something. Like, bitch, are you for real complaining over how somebody read something? Seriously, I might as well just use your logic against you to the maximum capacity. Complaining how somebody read something wrong can be considered, by you, just as pointless as complaining over an intro and a video's length, due to them being under the same category. Presentation. Well, that's one less point you have to remember. Get ready for the next one coming in effect soon.
And I'm assuming you're Caucasian? Yeah.
Caucasian? What does that mean? Hang on, let me look it up. Seriously? Racism? You know what? Add another number to that bitch counter.
You'll have to excuse me if I doubt your claims of having discussed this with fans on both sides. Care to show us screen caps of these discussions?
Okay. I joined Facebook and Skype groups to debate. Ta-da! Ta-da! I can't show messages for 2 reasons. Reason 1 is that personal privacy. I'll need permissions from the debaters themselves. Reason 2, the damn comments got lost in the trend as people never get the hell offline. Not like you care or anything, right? Are you happy with your order, ma'am?
Let's just ignore the fact that he didn't show it in the original video, which still makes his argument invalid either way. Let's focus on the fact that he all of a sudden decided to switch to a random avatar, which makes absolutely no sense in the consistency of this video. Why did you do that? I think I know why. Because that's not even him. Why? For 2 reasons. 1, because he doesn't have that particular tick to his vocal patterns like Rare Torpedo Pokemon does. And 2, because he didn't call Gale Force a bitch.
Are you happy with your order, ma'am?
Ma'am? Ma'am? Oh no, we simply can't have that. That's polite. These are the conspiracies, people.
Proofread? How do you miss so many typos?
Typo errors? Nah. I knew exactly what I was typing. Have you ever heard of slang? Now have you ever heard of English slang? Have you ever heard that English slang is actually an entire language? Now, if you don't believe me that English slang is a language, I'll link some links in the description below to prove that it is a type of language. Bro, there is a video by Bugatti Bees explaining 20 ghetto translations. Go learn your shit. Now, somebody may make the argument, well, not everybody texts in English slang. Not everybody reads in English slang. Not everybody speaks in English slang. You're right, but not everybody speaks in American English, reads in American English, type in American English. So just because there's a group of people who do not understand the slang language, it does not mean that I had typo errors within my video. Complaining about typo errors in the language of slang would be the equivalent of me complaining about typo errors in the language of Spanish.
Now let's explain everything wrong with this. Arguing about English slang is not the same as arguing about Spanish, because English slang, in case you haven't heard, leaches immensely on the English language, which means that English slang is not its own different language, unlike Spanish. English slang is technically a sub-language for English, which means that, you guessed it, people are excused to say it's a typo because it's actually not its own fucking language, thank you very much. But even ignoring that, this text also said likey. Is that part of your little English slang there? Likey? Boy, am I glad I'm not that big on English slang.
What if someone comes across one of those videos and checks it out without having seen any of the others beforehand?
In the first video, DBZ Target's debunked. In the opening text, I outright stated that I'm debunking a YouTuber named Tyler U8 Gaming, who just recently changed his name to GameTix Codes. In Michael's video, he starts talking about DBZ-related topics, so I start refuting him. When it comes to Caden, in that video, I said, what am I looking at? I don't know, Manny, what are you looking at? And then a comment pops up. That right there indicates that, oh shit, Manny's gonna read a fucking comment. And in Blaze's video, I was a part of Anonymous and told you what I was gonna do to a certain particular online user. And in this video, you already saw the introduction. How the hell can you be alienated by that?
Wow, I totally cannot believe how much you strawman that. Oh wait, yes I can.
Also, I have witnesses who would testify. However, why go that deep when I had debunked his claims?
It's called presenting proof. You can't just assume that your audience will automatically know what you're talking about in this case. Because what if someone comes across one of those videos and checks it out without having seen any of the others beforehand?
Do I even have to explain? She wasn't talking about not knowing what the video is in general. She was talking about putting in the points so people can actually know what you're talking about. You can't twist people's words like this. But you know what? I think I know why he did it. Because if he did leave those parts in, then it bite him in the ass. Hard! Here comes the other things I told you to remember. So, watching this intro again, I'm thinking, going, oh yeah, I guess it's a rant on Gale Force. But what's the history? What is this a rant on? I'm a newcomer here, Ratapa. How did this all happen? What are the degrees? These are the questions. If you did put it in your description, at no point in the video did you say it was in the description. And not everyone reads the description, so... Are you seeing the problem yet? Organize your fucking videos for God's sakes. Yes. Your fans will understand what you're going for here. But guess what? Newcomers won't! And you cherry-picked this little argument out so your ass would be prevented from a butt-whooping. Sir, I think I can speak for everyone when I say you're fucking pathetic! Okay, no more points for you guys to remember anymore. Happy now?
10 months now? I'm sorry, but you have no excuse for recording videos off of your camera anymore. And it comes off as being incredibly lazy.
My PC got fried and I tried downloading good quality vids through iPad apps, but I've gotten no luck.
First off, even with your PC getting fried, you got it working again, or you got a different PC that's obviously working.
What are you talking about? Right now, as you're watching me watching you, I'm using an iPad. So yeah, I don't have anything to download high quality videos on this iPad. There are iPad apps, but they don't fucking work. They lag out the ass.
Videos, right? Fast Video Downloader, YTD, KeepVid, YouTubeDownloader.com, Clip Converter, Video Grabby,
all these damn video downloaders, yet with what PC?
On Google. Please, give me an excuse for that one. I'd love to hear what you come up with.
How's an excuse for not being able to afford a fucking computer at the moment?
Oh my god, there are so many ways you can solve this! Like the obvious solution, getting a Patreon! Unless you don't have a PayPal account, in which case, get one! I did it, why can't you? There is literally no excuse for this. You have 1,800 fans. I'm pretty sure a good chunk will pay you enough to get an at least working computer if you get a Patreon. It just gets even worse when you consider he went on free points rambling about how we can't afford a computer.
And if the viewing audience had not noticed by now, none of my points made against Tyler's video were debunked nor refuted in any way.
Yes, your points were refuted. You didn't seem to back up your points at all.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
I really love how he doesn't back himself up here. Seems a little bit contradictory, huh?
And the point of a one-shot is to show only one argument and segment and refute that one argument and segment.
Yet that nigga brought up multiple arguments with multiple segments. This bitch is...
How do you miss a point this badly? Oh my fucking god, I'm getting drowned in whiskey.
What I learned in this video was she fails to understand what a one-shot is.
Look in a mirror.
She contradicts herself a lot.
Look in a fucking mirror.
She fails to understand that Michael's video was not a one-shot because it had literally more than 1 point that he numbered out his damn self.
So basically, the first problem you had with terrible explanation added to it.
That makes next to no sense. That video was hurting my head, like...
I don't think this guy can afford a mirror.
Anyways, I saw 60 plus likes on her video. Anybody with common sense would not have liked your video, let alone leave any type of good comment.
Oh, at least he doesn't strawman or contradict herself, unlike you!
But these niggas liking your videos because of your head and your tail, you coin ass bitch.
Somebody please buy him a mirror.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Bitch said how you might fuck me. Nah, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, I'm counting those on the bitch counter too. Hang on, it's not over yet. There's still one more thing he says here.
Oh yeah, and one last thing. I did a little bit of background research on both Rhino and Gale, and comes to find out Rhino made a commentary towards Gale. Now, in this commentary, it was something about 50 Shades of Grey. I don't really care. But anyways, here was her response to that video.
Before I start, I want to apologize for my last commentary since it actually is pretty bad. I could have and should have delivered better, and Rhino's commentary raised some good points. You're a cool dude, Rhino. Keep on trucking.
Which tells me that she had absolutely no rebuttals for any of the points made against her video, and has accepted defeat. Thus being the case, I expect the exact same thing when you make your next commentary.
Maybe if you actually gave some legitimate points and weren't so impolite and adulterated throughout the entire video, maybe then. But for now, you keep missing our points that commentators are making, and your fans are still gonna eat it up. Inexcusable. Final thoughts, this is terrible. You strawman and contradicted, you had shitty points, and about you calling Galeforce a bitch 15 times in this video, let me say that as a person who will delightfully insult people when they deserve it, I at least insult them with something that makes sense, like calling Comment Jack an idiot. However, calling Galeforce a bitch was not needed because Galeforce was not acting like a horrible person. Unlike you! You may not see it, but using this insult made you come off as incredibly rude. Plus, your unprofessionalism throughout the entire video was insulting for any legit content creator, and the fact that you pretty much made a response video to everyone who dare criticize you makes you look like a screaming child trying to shut off our points and criticisms back up with facts and logic while wanting your Tickle Me Elmo back, rather than actually listening to the points and claims we make in our videos. I hope you just stay at 1,800 subscribers, because to see masses being exposed to your straw-manning, hypocritical shit would be absolutely terrible, considering how there's already a certain someone spreading bullshit on the internet. Speaking of which, tune in next time when I do a free shot on good old Mr. Enter. Hey bartender, I need more whiskey! That hits the spot. I'm VU2Dude 101, and I'm gonna pass out from all this whiskey. See
You attacked relentlessly, relentlessly, relentlessly.